Hi, I'm Rachel Purden. I'm the Head of Sustainability at the Royal Botanic Gardens Kew, and we're on site at Kew Gardens, launching a new partnership with Schneider Electric, who are our energy sustainability partners, supporting Kew on its urgent mission to decarbonise and reach climate positive by 2030.
I'm Kelly Becker, President of Schneider Electric UK and Ireland and Belgium and the Netherlands. I'm thrilled to be at Kew Gardens today, kicking off our partnership as the energy sustainability partner.
So Kew's climate positive journey involves reducing our emissions as rapidly as possible, which is a challenge, and sticking beneath a science-based carbon budget for 1.5 degrees. And then once we get to 2030, our commitment is also to offset more than our remaining emissions, but the priority between now and 2030 is absolutely those emissions reductions and decarbonisation activities. Kew and Schneider are working towards a shared mission for a sustainable future. On site at Kew, Schneider's expertise will really help us to accelerate our decarbonisation progress as we move away from fossil fuels towards electric, low-carbon sources of heat and power.
At Schneider Electric, we look for partners who have the same missions as we do around decarbonization, energy efficiency, and delivering on sustainability. Kew felt like a natural partner for us as we explored what they're trying to accomplish alongside what Schneider is interested in accomplishing as well. You know, when we first started talking a couple of years ago about what could a partnership look like and was there a role for Schneider to play alongside you guys in your decarbonization and sustainability journey, what really struck me was actually the challenge that you had ahead of you, but you're not unique in that challenge. And so for us as a company, it was an interesting conversation for us to think through, okay, if Kew has close to 50 listed buildings that they have to decarbonize, wow, think of the volume of buildings around the world that are gonna have to do that. Because it's not only about making new buildings efficient from design, it's also about ensuring that the buildings that we value and cherish and that have been part of our societies for a long time are also fit for long-term purpose. And part of our commitment to Kew is to second one of our engineers to the site to work day-to-day alongside you guys. As you obviously talked about, the data component will be critical. It's where we start many sort of investigations of how do we build a long-term plan. And so our team is thrilled to have somebody on site with you and that true partnership approach for the long term to help solve these big challenges.
When we look back on this partnership from a 2030 perspective, I really hope that we can see a real true impact that we've made working together to shift the dial on our urgent transition to a low-carbon future.
And I really hope that as we look at science, technology, nature, and innovation, and we bring all of those things together along with great teams from Kew and great teams from Schneider, that we've really solved a lot of the decarbonization and climate change challenges that you guys have.